Hello. How you doing? We've managed it. Oh, you should have seen the scenes about 5 minutes ago. Goodness me. Oh, we got here. We're here. We're sitting here. We're alive and we're ready to go. Gee whiz. That was an interesting 5 minutes. So, hello. Hello, Chaos. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, my intro music, that is all down to Scooby Dooby Doo. Drax, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. I can see you're in the lobby. It's gonna be fun. I am slow. I am slow. I don't have to pretend. I am slow in this car on this track. So don't you worry about that, mate. So yeah, all good. So yeah, the intro music is all down to Scooby. Why are you fed up, Drax? You haven't even started yet, mate, and you've been bantering away in the old Discord chat. Why are you fed up? What's wrong? Talk to Uncle Rich. Come on, pull up a chair. What's going on? So yeah, as I was saying, Scooby has done me intro music. Absolute classic. Love it. And that's him singing, by the way. No, it's not. Mercedes, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining, Mr. PS5 owner. Wow, how quick are you going to be on a PS5? Now, I'm glad you got it all sorted, mate. If you've set up GT7, I assume, ready for the weekend. So, yeah, awesome work, mate. There you go, Scoop. Chaos is offering his services. I reckon there's a bit of a livery intro music deal to be done here, don't you reckon? And if you can sort me out some liveries as well, Chaos, that'd be awesome. Talking of liveries, I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you. You can see me on the right hand side. We are Cadbury's Cream Egg team. I'll explain how all this is going to work in a bit, because it's a little bit different to normal league racing that we normally do. So yeah, we'll see. Mercedes, is there no end to your talents? Not only are you quick, not only are you young, but you can do liveries as well. For goodness sake. Awesome. Do you think I quite like your music, to be fair. Watching last night, that you got, obviously you got your intro and you've got your intermission back soon one kicking off as well. I quite like it. It's only one style of livery. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. If you find one that works, that's it, right? You got three different bits of music? So have you AI'd the music, or have you got it off a site, or how have you done it? Scoob's got like 3 albums worth of music, and he sent me a couple of remixes specifically for me, which I'm eternally grateful for. I love a bit of rock, and it kind of goes well. Okay, so a little bit of explaining. For those you don't know, we are back with the TWR guys, so 3 Wide Racing. We raced with them last year. We were a reserve last year. This year, we've been thrown into the league proper as an amateur, obviously. So the way the league runs, we have 4 teams. Listen carefully, there will be a test after. So we got 4 teams. Each team can have up to 4 drivers per race, which makes you 16 on the grid. So you have to have a little bit of chat with your team as to who's racing when. And unfortunately, I'm racing tonight, so sorry about this, team. You get points, obviously, for an individual. So wherever you finish, you get points. So there's an individual drivers championship for both pro and amateur, and then there's a team event where obviously you accumulate points for your team as well. So not only am I racing for myself, which normally is not a problem because I don't not don't care, but there's no pressure. Unfortunately, I'm helping a team, well, trying to help a team to get as many points as possible when I do race. So yeah, that's the premise. It's a long one. That's what she said. 90-minute race. Now, we all know my attention span is not fantastico. So 90 minutes. Me and Scoob were having a chat earlier, and we reckon it's going to be over 50 laps round here, because we're at the Villeneuve circuit. And the lap times we're doing, or I'm doing, is around that sort of 1:39-ish sort of mark. So we reckon in 90 minutes we're going to be doing about 50 odd laps. 100% Scoop. Yeah, I was having a mild panic attack earlier. I'm not going to lie. Once I'd read the rules and worked out what was going on. Yeah, I'm looking at 53, 54 laps, I reckon. But we'll see what happens. And it's a late start. I thought it started at 8 o'clock. The race starts at 7:30. So it's going to be a late one, kids. Hope you got permission from your parents to stay up. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I didn't realise it was all drivers. Thanks for that, Drax. Just added to the pressure. So yeah, I did have a mild panic attack earlier when I read the rules and realised actually you've got to race and you've got to finish and you've got to try and do your best for the team. But we'll see what happens. As I say, it's only a game. I just hope my team appreciate that it's only a game. Oh, my Ring doorbell's kicking off. If you hear dogs barking, that's my Ring doorbell. Yeah, no, I get that, Mercedes. Yeah, I had to re-look at that, and I was like, no fuel. So we've got 3 times tyre wear. There is no in terms of the tyres, you can use what you want. So your strategy is your own. You can do whatever you want. And there's no fuel. So you're not going to get any sort of advantage as the fuel goes down. But on the flip side of that, you don't have to fill up with fuel when you put stops. So, you know, swings and roundabouts and all that kind of good stuff. So me and Scoob have come up with a bit of a strategy. Now, obviously, it all depends how this old git here drives the first stint as to whether we stick to it or not. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Yeah, no, I get that. But I just kind of fell into it. I didn't, as always, I didn't really read the rules. As always, I just kind of jumped in. I was like, oh yeah, I've raced with them before, that'll do. It's on a Thursday. I've got nothing else on a Thursday, apart from the GT Garage, which I'm missing tonight. Shh, don't tell them. So yeah, the GT Garage guys are racing at Yas Marina in Group 2s, which I was kind of tempted to go with that, but obviously this being the first race of the TWR league, I thought I'll jump in, see what happens. Next week they're at the Nordschleife, and I've put a red thing next to my name, funnily enough, so we're not there. So we'll be back with the GT Garage guys next week. I'm not sure where we are next week, but there we go. Anywho. Yeah, I mean, I love Group 2 cars, Mercedes. Absolutely love Group 2 cars. Yas Marina's all right in it. But yeah, Group 2 cars, I do love jumping in those. But we'll see how we go. Right, so now we've got everything explained and everyone knows what we're doing and where we're at. Should we do a little bit of driving just to show you how rubbish I am round here? I might do a little bit spectating as well to see how some of these quicker guys do it. So Drax, yeah, come on, get on track, mate. I wanna follow you because you know you're such a B driver now. I want to see how it's done. Right, let's do this. I've put it off long enough. We can have a chat. There's a few things I want to talk about while we're racing, just to pass the time of day, because I think it might get a bit lonely in our position. Right, I'm going to start. Where am I? I'm on the mediums. Well, that's a mistake straight away. We want to get on. Oh, I want to get on the softs for quali. Giving away my strategy now, showing you we're on mediums. I don't think it really matters, does it? Brake balance. Scoob, I know we said 0, but I'm going to do that just because I can. So yeah, if you get bored with me and you want to see a proper driver, Drax is in the chat and he's got a channel. I didn't know this till the other day. So Drax is. I assume you're streaming, Drax. If you're still there, I think Drax is streaming. I did that last time. I've really got to be careful coming out of there. So yeah, if you get bored of me, Draconis is on his channel. He'll be streaming tonight. It is quite funny for a Scotsman. So yeah, if you fancy a bit of that, then go and check him out. Or if you're multi-talented, you can watch us both. Can't say fairer than that, can I? You got a team song for the Pandas. So again, as I didn't explain, as we are in teams, but each team has got its own theme. We are Food Scuderia, hence someone came up with the cream egg thing. So we are. So that what you'll notice is the pro drivers in the cream egg team are in cream egg liveries, and myself and the other amateur driver are in caramel liveries. So that's all a bit fun. Chaos, you're streaming as well. Awesome. So you doing like a live watch? So yeah, if or are you racing, Chaos? Did you manage to get in? So yeah, you've got a choice of 3 that I'm aware of. I say friends. Chaos, are you racing somewhere else? Ah, right, he's got another race. God, he's a busy boy, isn't he? He raced last night. I watched him race last night. He didn't take any leaders out last night, which was great. And he did very well last night. That was a short track, wasn't it? Very short track. He was driving really well last night. I'm really not concentrating on what I'm doing. I know it's a great surprise, but we're warming the tyres up. That's what we're doing. So I'm not sure how this lobby thing's going to work. So we might be... And you, buddy, all the best. Good luck. Obviously not too much. And, yeah, just get out of the way, all right? And I'll do the same. I see you coming up behind me. I'll try and jump out of the way. We'll see what we can do. So, let's get a proper lap in, shall we? Let's concentrate for a little bit. I did have a panic with my pedals earlier. I had to recalibrate them, and I did it wrong. And when I pressed on the accelerator, it was going full throttle when I just tapped it, and I was spinning all over the place, and I was panicking like Billio. But I managed to sort it. So, panic aversion. So we've been hitting around about, on the softs, around about 138. That's kind of, that's been about our level consistently. Now I know there's a lot of time in this. But it's knowing when to. There's a lot of, I find a lot of tight turns where you have to be a little bit patient on the old accelerator, and the club foot is itching to stamp on the old accelerator. But I have to be a little bit careful because we had a bit of a mare on Tuesday, for those of you that were watching. We kept spinning right at the wrong time, so the aim tonight is to try and be consistent. I mean, consistently slow, but consistent, and try and limit the spins. Oh, too fast into there. So, what have we been up to since Tuesday? Apart from working, unfortunately. I've watched a few decent things on YouTube, actually. I know we were talking about minis and engine swaps and whatnot on Tuesday. And I mentioned that there was a video on YouTube of a Chris Harris driving a Mini with a V8 engine. And I found it. It's the old boy from Fifth Gear. I can't remember his name. He was the tall kind of offing geeky one. It's his channel on YouTube, and he's in Wales with Chris Harris, and he's got this Mini Cooper, like a new Mini Cooper, that they've put an M Sport V8 engine in, and this thing is unbelievable. So they're ragging it round this track in Wales, and it's soaking wet. Obviously, it's in Wales, but it's a cracking video. So if anyone wants to watch it, the guy that built it is the owner of Powerflex, David Power, I think. What a great name. So yeah, if you've got about 20-minute, half-hour video, so if you've got a bit of time, go and have a little watch. It's well worth watching. Ah! If you go in the description, there is a Discord link for TWR, which is the 3 Wide Racing lobbies. That's who we're racing with tonight. So yeah, just click on the Discord link. The league has actually closed, or the league entries has closed for the moment for this particular league. But they do other stuff as well. So yeah, join the Discord, come and say hello, and yeah, get yourself involved. It's a great community, the TWR. The reason I joined it, as I've said before, is it's part just Hun, Naomi, for those who know her channel. She raced in it, and yeah. Why are we doing 140s all of a sudden and not 138s, 139s? What's going on? It's because I'm chatting in it. We are on softs as well, which is a bit of a worry. Bear with, I'm just going to try and see if we can improve this a little bit. Well, that's slower. That hasn't helped, has it? I lose time here, definitely. It's knowing when to put the power down. Yeah, it is exactly that, Scoop. They are, as I say, the community is brilliant. Their Discord is one of the most active Discord channels I think I've joined. It pings all the time, and they're really, really helpful. If you've got any issue or need any advice or whatever, then there's someone there. Aj, who is the main guy, is absolutely brilliant. He's got time for everybody, and the livery that's on the car, one of the guys in the team has designed it for us all. So we've all got our own cars, our own liveries with names on, etc. So yeah, get on board. Slightly better. And the other video that I watched on YouTube was a James Hunt documentary. It was produced by the Goodwood Revival channel, and it's the story of James Hunt, or a brief history of James Hunt. It's got one of his sons in it that does a lot of the talking, and there's his old mechanic that has a chat. And yeah, I mean, I'm a massive James Hunt fan. I only really knew him from his commentary days with Murray Walker on the F1. Obviously, I've seen the races that he's done, the historical races, because I was a little bit too young at those days. But yeah, if you've got any sort of passing interest in James Hunt, it's definitely worth a little watch. That one might be a little bit better. There we go. That's a little bit better. So Lloyd is part of Team Cream Egg, as you can see. So we'll just try and stay with him as best we can. But there are some very, very quick drivers in this league. But that's why it's nice that they split it between the pros and the amateurs. There's a minimum of 2 amateurs in each team, as far as I'm aware. So everyone is welcome, no matter what your standard. But what you will find is a lot of the driver ratings that you'll see aren't actually true. Because a lot of them just do lobby racing. They don't go anywhere near the daily races, which I can understand. This one's slightly better, I think. But it was until we hit the grass. There we go, 138, that's better. Ignores that. So we're holding our own, which I'm happy with. We're not being embarrassed. Are you, Mercedes? Are you a reserve, or are you in? I couldn't remember. I know you were in. Hi Nigel, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Again, anyone that's in the chat that wants a slightly different viewpoint. Nigel, I presume you're streaming tonight, Nigel. He's in... he does it all in VR. So, yeah. I'm, to be honest with you... Oh, you're in the next one, are you? Fair enough. What are you doing about a livery, Nigel? Have you managed to persuade everyone to go postal? Or are you going to have to come out of your normal Postman Pat livery? Yeah, Mercedes, I was saying this Porsche, to be honest with you, because I race it, I say race in the loosest possible term, because I drive it in Rachel's league on a Tuesday. I've got so used to it. I wasn't a fan when I first started driving it because I just felt it just understeered everywhere. But I've kind of got used to it, to be fair. It's not my favourite car. Ah! Yeah, see, this is the problem, mate. I was used to the Citroen. I used the GT by Citroen for everything, and it's amazing how you lose the skill of driving other cars. Brilliant. Oh, hello. I can't wait to see the livery on that. Was that the half and half livery that I saw in the Discord chat? I was Chris part of it. Trouble is, Chris is far too quick. We won't be able to keep up with him. Get round. Round you go, round you go, round you go, round you go. I'll lose loads of time around that corner. Not too bad round here. I could be quicker, clearly. Not too bad round this bit. And this one, it's the second bit of this corner that catches me out every time. It's just waiting. There, see? If you go too early... Ah, right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I briefly saw it in Discord earlier. Trouble is, there's been so much chatter in the last hour on Discord. It's gone absolutely balmy, and trying to keep up with it all is, yeah, there's been so much flying about. It's incredible. So, where are we? Not too shabby. Not too shabby so far. And we're on worn softs. So, I'm quite happy with the pace for me at this moment in time. And it's been relatively consistent-ish for me. But obviously, there will be others on the track, unfortunately, when we race. So, we'll see. We'll see. Definitely losing time there. So, A 136. Gee whiz. Where's Drax gone? Is he playing on his own? So the other little and I don't want to drag this down, but it kind of got me a little bit when I watched it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if anyone's watched Ultra Salty Dan. He's quite a well known in chat of the main streamers, and he streams himself. And I've only literally found him, so I've literally in the last week started watching a couple of his streams. And yeah, that's it, Scoop. And he put out a video today. I mean, I don't know his backstory, but I kind of got the gist that he's part of our depression club. But he's openly talked about it from what I understand. As I say, I'm only speaking from what I gained today from the video. And he's been openly and honest about his struggles and stuff that's happened. And I think he went for a really bad patch and things got really bad. But yeah, he was talking about these trolls that have been messaging him and putting him down and whatnot, and stuff that he's had to deal with, which I just don't understand. Again, we've talked about it before. I don't get it. I really don't get it. If you don't like something, don't watch it. But if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say it. It's simple, isn't it? I don't get the mentality. I don't know what people get out of it. So he called it out in this little video, and I think he did it the right way. You know, he was saying what people have been saying. He didn't name names, but he was just putting it out there. And you know, he said at the end of the video, or towards the end of the video, you know, if it continues, then he'll name names. But he also was saying, look, if you're asking for help, because that's how some people react, I guess, is they don't want to openly admit anything, so they start by criticizing. And he was, you know, he was pretty genuine and said, if you need help or you want to chat, a proper chat, then let me know. And I thought that was really brave of him to do that, and also to put a video out calling out, because I'm sure, I mean, touch wood so far, I mean, I'm only a tiny little channel, as we know, but thankfully I haven't had anything like that whatsoever. But I'm sure a lot of people do. A lot of these bigger channels do get a lot of stuff, but they don't talk about it. So it's fair play to him for calling it out and calling it for what it was. And yeah, he's funny. He's a little Welsh lad, and he is funny, and he ain't slow, and he's entertaining. So I'll definitely be watching more of him. Anyway, in the meantime, we've been banging in 139s pretty consistently, which I'll cope with. I'm going to bang onto the mediums in a minute. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. We're going to bang on to the mediums, as I said. Yeah, that was all on soft scoop. See, I'm good on my tyres because I'm slow. We've already established this. Right, let's whack on the old meads and then see what we can do on these bad boys. So as I say, I'm not sure how this lobby situation is going to go. Right, avoid the 3-second penalty. Yeah, I'm not too sure because again, I haven't really read it. I don't really know who's the main host tonight. I'm sure we get told at some point. I've got Discord on. Yeah, get round. Yeah, and as I said, Scoop, the pace on these wasn't much slower, if I'm honest. I mean, it might have been a second or so. So I'm quite happy sitting on these. And if it means we gain a little bit more time, then happy dappy doodahs. Still not sure about them sausages, you know, whether you can go over the top of them. I do tend to bounce if I hit them wrong. So, yeah. We might have a sneaky spectate in a minute, just to have a little look at a lap of some of these faster guys. Just to... Well, we've got one behind us, unfortunately. Woo! Go on. Why is he waiting? Finn, I was letting you go. 8-minute warning. God, is that the time already? Oh, doesn't time fly when you're having fun? Well, maybe you're not. I am. I know it's just practice, but you know me, I don't like getting in people's way. I was having a chat today with Martin, who runs Rachel's league. I was having a chat with him today, and we were talking about Jade and how there is now only a point between me and Jade with one race to go. And I was saying, you know, how much she's improved since the start of the league, and also how aggressive she is, but fair, but aggressive. And he was saying that exactly the same, that, you know, her and Will, oh, excuse me, my dinner's coming back. When they are consistent, they are probably the most improved drivers on the grid, and I totally agree with that. And he's now saying that the last race next week is going to be an absolute humdinger. So I did say to him, is it going to be a dark, wet German? And he didn't comment. So I think it's going to be all of the above. If he could have snow, I think he'd probably put snow in it, if I'm honest. So yeah, we'll see See what happens next week. But yeah, I just don't like getting in people's way, especially people I know who are quicker than me. Just want to jump out of the way. I don't want to affect their race. It's that imposter syndrome. You know, I shouldn't be here. I can't help it. I'm so outside my comfort zone with things like this. But as I say, that's why I'm here. So you guys can look at me and go, well, if he can do it, then there's no reason why I can't try it. And that's the whole point of this channel. Is to have a bit of fun. Yes, join some leagues and whatnot. But just to prove you don't have to be anything special to have fun. Now we've got someone really quick behind us. Ah! Oh, I'm going to T-bone them coming back on. Frodo only happens to be the fastest guy on the track right now. So yeah, we're doing sort of I mean, I did hit a 139 on the mediums, but we were hitting mainly 140s on the mediums pretty consistently. So I'm happy to, as I say, I'm happy to sit on those for a little bit and then see what happens. Right, so we've got 4 minutes, so we're going to finish this lap. Then we're going to have a little breather, change tyres, and yeah, he's frighteningly quick. Right, let's jump in the pits, and we'll change our tyres to softs for quali. And there we go. And then we can have a little chat. There we go. So, Scooby, you decided what you're going to spend all your pennies on yet? Out your 3 options, have you decided on the Stream Deck thingy, or are you going for a wheel? What are your thoughts? And how's your tummy? Have you managed to? I haven't asked you today. Have you eaten anything today? Everything all right? Hope so. Right then. Let's double check where we are. Just having a quick check. Cool. Looking good. So who have we got in? We have. I'll give you a bit of a rundown of the ones I know and the ones I don't know. So Bembo Baggins, I know, we've raced him before. D-Locks, we know from Claudia's back in the day. Originally, when I joined Claudia on a Saturday, D-Locks was there. Pulio, we've raced before. Obviously, we've seen Lloyd. Chris, I've raced before. Mepsi, we've raced before. Drax, we all know and love. Baker, NUFC, I've raced before. Murph, I've raced before. Finbot, host. And that's pretty much it. So James is part of our team. Finbot is part of our team. Obviously myself and Lloyd, as you've already seen, is part of our team. So that's good news for the food side of things, Scoob. That's really good news, mate. So hopefully that's you done now, and you're working as well, which is awesome. Oh, that's a shame. It's just been launched, isn't it? That the one that you were looking at, I think, because I did have a quick squiz to see what the difference was between that and the one that I've got, which is the standard XL one that I still haven't set up yet. It's got twiddly knobs and all sorts. Has it got the audio interface on it as well, or is it just literally the Steam Deck with some twiddly knobbly bits? 1 minute warning. Okay, right. Let's double check everything. So we're on softs. We're on 5. Right, nerves are starting to kick in a little bit now. I'm not going to lie. We're starting to get a little bit, a whittle bit nervous now. But all we can do is our best, right? Right, let's change your view. Right, here we go. As always, 15 minutes we've got to do this. Right, okay. So what do the twiddly knobbly bits do? Because I know the buttons you can assign and set things up and whatnot. But what do the twiddly dials do? Thanks, Rainboy. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one tonight. We'll see how long the let's go. Come on. We'll see how long the concentration levels last tonight. I think it's gonna be a proper endurance race tonight. Right, don't cut. Don't cut. There we go. Right, warm up lap. And I guess we can come in and put some fresh tyres on as well, because we've got time to do that, I guess. Woo. Right, okay. So it's basically a box that does everything by the sounds of it then. It's good that you control, like as you say, audio settings and whatever with the twiddly turny knobs. So I've still got to set mine up. I didn't want to set it up with the old computer, but now we've got the new computer up and running, and so far, touch wood and everything else, fingers crossed, it's stable and shows no signs of blowing up. Hopefully we can set the stream deck up. Right, here we go then. So you know the drill by now. We go a little bit quieter. Just caught the edge of that. Don't chase it. Come on. Come on. Just keep going. Someone's launched themselves over the sausages, I reckon. Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'd rather be watching, Nigel, I have to say. Don't expect any miracles. Right, we got our banker in. That'll do. Happy with that. It is quite funny listening to the old reading in the Discord chat how many people haven't driven this car. And there was even a couple of people that haven't even driven this circuit in GT7 yet. Not sure how much of that we can cut. We managed to get away with it, I think. I don't know if it's any quicker. But yeah, it's quite funny. I wasn't a massive fan of this track when it first came out. I found it too complicated. That's my way of saying it was too hard, and I couldn't do it. But like Yas Marina, it's once you know it. I mean, it's relatively straightforward. It's hard to be quick at. Oh, well, I find it hard to be quick at with all these blooming chicanes. Because you do have to be a little bit careful on the old accelerator, depending on what car you're driving around here. Is that quicker? Yes. Get round, get round, get round, get round, get round. We were saying on Tuesday night, Nigel, if you're still there, that I'd love to give VR a bit of a go, but I suffer badly with motion sickness, and I'm loath to shell out like 300 quid to give it a go, but I am desperate. Ah, you monkey boy. Sorry. Oh dear, Julio. He's one of the main guys. Oops. Yeah, when you first started doing it, did you do it in like little spurts, or did you just go all in terms of time that you spent in the headset? Because I've got a feeling that as I say, I think I would just be so... Ah, this is a terrible lap. Terrible lap. Oh right, okay, weird. Yeah, because I had the VR headset for the previous, for PlayStation 4, and I was all right in sports games, so like golf, tennis, that kind of stuff, and even there was a Star Wars lightsaber game, and I felt all right with that. As soon as I started playing any sort of proper game, like what was it, Witcher, I think I tried to play, and that just set me. I felt immediately, I felt sick straight away. So I didn't know whether driving would be similar. I should really concentrate on what I'm doing, shouldn't I, really? Someone right behind me. Abandon that lap. Right, we're going to come in. Can we just come in? Yes, we can. Right, okay, let's get some new tyres on. No, mate, no, I didn't have a setup. I didn't really play GT7 when I had the PS4. I mean, I played it on and off, but yeah, I didn't even think to play it. And no, I didn't try it, but yeah, I do fancy giving it a bit of a go. But I guess it's very similar to a point. As I said before, I used to get as a kid, before I learned to drive, I used to get terrible car sick. But now I drive, I don't get car sick at all if I'm driving. So I guess it's potentially going to be the same sort of thing, I guess. Yeah, I'd like to give it a go. I might have to go to one of these sim cafes that are sprouting up all over the place and give it a go there. But I guess from a streaming point of view, It's a bit of a mare, isn't it? from like what I'm doing now, like chatting away and whatnot. I guess when you're in VR, it's a little bit harder and you can't read chat. Which limits your interaction, I guess. Not that I can read chat when I'm driving normally anyway. Because as we all know, I can't multitask. Right, let's see if we can get in these 138s. No pressure. Get round, get round, get round, get round. Come on. Concentrate. I'm knackered already. Don't bode well, does it? We've got 90 minutes of racing. Whose idea was 90 minutes? What a stupid amount of time. What's wrong with an hour? Hour's plenty. That's adequate. 90 minutes is just excessive. Especially on a Thursday night. But yes, you're right. They put a gun to my head and said, you must race in this series. I must start reading things properly before I sign up to things. Yeah, I'll never forget the first race I did with TWR. They ran a, I don't know if they're running it again, but they ran an old school F1 series. And it was the first race I ever did online in a lobby. And it was round the Nürburgring GP circuit in these F1 cars. And I qualified and did all that. Slower. Come on. And I didn't realise the race was 90 minutes. And I hadn't turned my force feedback down, so I was on my normal force feedback. I was dripping by the end. The only saving grace, it was a Friday night, so I was off the Saturday, so it wasn't a real problem. And that started at 8:30 as well. I'm in Oxfordshire, mate. I know I don't sound like I'm from Oxfordshire. I'm not originally, obviously. But yeah, I live in Oxfordshire, mate. If you've heard of Bicester Village, the retail outlet, I live probably about 10 miles down the road from Bicester. Nice part of the world. I really need to keep an eye on my mirrors as well. Right, I'm going to brake early and heavy. Be warned. Yeah, make us a brew. Love a brew right now. Slower again. I'm really slow out of that corner. I'm not aggressive enough around this corner. Too slow coming out of this part of this corner. Like, look at that, pulling away. Yeah, as I say, Bicester's a nice... I used to live in Bicester. I moved to Bicester from London early 2000s. And yeah, I've just slowly started moving out. So I'm out in a village just outside Bicester now, because I'm a miserable what's it and I don't like socialising, which is why I do this. So it's nice and quiet. Yeah, I love it. It's a lovely part of the world. And as I've said before, I do a bit of cycling, bit of mountain biking, bit of cross country, bit of road riding. And yeah, spoiled out here. Absolutely spoiled. If only we were in second, we would have got a quicker time. You absolute muppet. What a wally. Right, so where did we finish-ish? 13th. Right. That's all right. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. I'd rather be here than up front, to be fair. Right. You know what time it is? Scooby's having a brew. And it's time for tonight's sponsor, as always. Other soft drinks are available, but they don't taste half as good as a Pepsi Max. We've even got a snack tonight. For the first time ever. I'm not sure how this is going to go, having a chomp on this and trying to talk at the same time. But we've got a little snack just in case we get tired. We need a bit of a hit. So that's our little reserve tonight. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I think they were getting 136s, something like that. So 2 seconds a lap quicker than us. 4 seconds a lap even. How many times we're going to get lapped tonight, do you reckon? I reckon 3, 4, realistically. Oh, lovely jubbly. Right, it's 8:30. Come on, let's crack on. Some of us got work in the morning. 6, 7. Every stream, it's in there. It's in there early tonight. Oh, I wish Hatzel watched. Apparently, Mercedes was saying earlier tonight, or earlier today in the Discord, that his new livery he's working on has got 6, 7 on it. Oh, bless him. Absolutely brilliant. Love that. Right, come on. Let's see. 135.5. That is ridiculous. That's 4 or 5 seconds quicker than we are. Maybe we get lapped 6, 7 times. Maybe you're right, Scoop. Yeah, you're quick round here, mate. I said to you I'd be a couple of seconds slower than you. Right, so Drax is just in front of us. So let me show you what people are doing. So there you go. There's the old time. So Finbot is our champion. Lloyd is our second pro driver. There's me and James, pretty similar down the bottom there. And Drax was on a 138. All right, okay. And then we got a 139 and a 140. So it's all pretty tight down the bottom. And yeah, it's all pretty tight. 136 is mid-pack as well. And then you got Fodder on a 135. I mean, that's insane. Race starts at 8:40. Pulio needs a wee. Yeah, as I say, there's the pros are really quick in this league. They were quick last year, and as I say, can you imagine me in this league as a reserve last year? I mean, I've not blown my own trumpet, but I have got better. I have got slightly quicker than where I was this time last year. So you can imagine where I was. So yeah, it's I know. Starting tyres, yes. Good shout, Scoop. Well done. Right, let's do that now. Yeah. Settings, make sure we're on that. Yeah, jolly good. There we go. Sorted. So we've got about 5 minutes before we kick off. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I do apologise. It's a fizzy one tonight. 90 minutes. 90 minutes. That's absolutely insane. Anyway. We've got another Grand Prix this weekend. Is it Japan this weekend? Looking forward to that. Oh, Mario Kart. I actually quite like it. I know it's not pure F1 at the minute, and I know it's a little bit of a joke, but I actually quite enjoy it. I mean, that overtake button is absolutely brilliant. I love it. I really do. So I know it's not pure F1, and it's, you know, it's all a little bit of a joke, but I quite like it. I think it's adds another element to it, doesn't it? Which is what F1 needed, because it was getting very, very samey. And also, being a fan of Ferrari, I'm chuffed that they're up there. But it won't take them long to nose up their strategies, will it? And we'll see what happens. But I'm just not a fan of George Russell. I just find him pretty. He's like Nigel Mansell, a very, very good driver, but just boring. He's just got nothing about him. It's just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. But you know, some people will like him, some people won't. But yeah, he's just not my cup of tea at all. I had nothing against Nigel Mansell. Nothing at all. He was. I mean, he was in my era when I was growing up. But again, he was just a miserable old git, wasn't he? Bloomy good driver. I mean, aggression. Wow. But he just had. Again, he was just. You know. He believed his own hype towards the end. I think what put me off about Nigel was when he retired from F1 and started doing like touring cars and all that kind of stuff. He took himself so seriously. He thought he was God's gift. And as I say, there's no denying he was a fantastic driver in all conditions. But yeah, I just didn't click with him. Didn't click with him at all. Drama llama. Drama llama. Yeah, give me the bad boys. Give me James Hunt. Give me Shuey. Oh, Schumacher. Oh, what a legend. Absolute legend. Even when he was naughty, I was like, what a legend he was. And Vettel tried, didn't he? He tried, but yeah, not quite the same. Not quite the same. But yeah, ultimate F1 hero is Senna, without a doubt. What an amazing human being. Just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Aggressive, smooth, great in all conditions. Had a little bit about him. Yeah, he was what a guy. What a guy. But I still stand to this day, or sit as I am currently, that rally drivers are the best drivers in the world. You put a Formula One driver in a rally car, not a chance. Rally drivers are a different breed, and I take my hats off to all rally drivers. The bravery they've got, the car control they've got, I just find rally drivers phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And the co-drivers, they're all barking, aren't they? I did it once. A friend of mine used to rally minis back in the day. And I did it once. You can't read. It's like that. All over the place. Now, you would have been higher than 11th, Scoop. With your 137s, you would have been higher. You would have been... Yeah, you would have been higher than that. Definitely. Definitely. Right, we've had the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Right, let's change the camera. I assume it's a grid start. I'm assuming. Yes, I assume correctly. Right, let's see if we can get through this first... Here we go. Oh, someone's dropped it. Wasn't me. Didn't touch them. Oh. It's Trax. Right, stay together. Come on. Yeah, exactly. You would have been higher than 11th. Oh, 3 wide. Look at that. Living up to the name of the league. Nearly went up the chuffer of Murph. What's he doing back here? We're in the wall. Cough. I thought we were going to collect Lloyd then. It's all a bit hectic, isn't it? Not sure I can cope with this for 90 minutes. Drax is cheating. Got a penalty. Oh, don't say Oh, another... Oh, hello. Through goes Richards! Come on, Drax. Catch me if you can. Right, come on, concentrate. Don't drop it. It's been very hairy, scary, isn't it? Yeah, Finn will be up front somewhere. And we're in a false position. Don't you worry about that. Normal service will be returned shortly. Be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what tyres everyone's on. This Lloyd coming up behind us. So if Lloyd comes up behind us and he's close enough, the plan is just to let him through because he's definitely quicker than me. There's no point holding up a teammate. Ah! I would slow down and let him pass, but I don't want to slow down too much and get caught from behind, so to speak. He's dropped off. Did he have a penalty? Go on. Go on. There we go. So he's through now. Go on, Lloyd. Tow me along. Come on. Oh, someone's spinning in the back. I'm trying. I am trying. I'm really surprised Murph is back here. Unless he's on hard tyres. That's all I can think of. I know he got tangled a little bit at the start, but I'm really surprised he's back here. Now he's got the run on us. Now, if I hold him up, that gives Lloyd more chance to run away, doesn't it? Nearly lost it. Tell he's got the slipstream. Don't be a monkey. Don't be a monkey. Stay there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's done me. Tighter line. Fair play. I didn't know whether a tighter line or a wide line through there was best, and I've been holding that wide line all the way through, so I wasn't going to chance my arm. I knew he was going to cut inside me. Oh, Lellos. Who's that? Embo. Oh, hello. That could have been interesting if he had taken Murph out there. He's skidding all over the place. Are we nearly there yet? Okay, mate, I'll give that a go. Ah! I'll see what line he takes and try and follow him round. Too wide. Get out of it. Get out of it. Is that Bembo? No. Yes. Shouldn't be there anyway, should he, really? That was too deep, was it? Okay. I'll try and come a little bit. Visions of it in that wall then. Poof. Ah, penalty, I think. I saw them cut the sausage and I thought I could do the same. Ah. That better? That felt tighter. That's what she said. Cool. Thank you, coach. So is that quicker doing that then? Do we think? Mepsy is catching. That was our quickest. That was our quickest time on mediums, 1:39. It's all right. Boys in front are starting to get away, which is no great surprise. Whew. Tyres looking good. I've seen boys take that in thirds, you know. I'm not brave enough to do that. Right, see if we can do it again. No, too hot. Far too hot going in there. Broke far too late. Now we're under pressure. Yeah, he didn't expect me to break that hard, did he? And this is the problem for these faster drivers behind people like me, is they don't anticipate how much earlier I'm going to brake and how hard I'm going to brake compared to them. But at the end of the day, it's his job to get past me. I can imagine what he's saying to himself now. Because I'll be getting frustrated. Right. We've got to keep this tight, otherwise he's going to undercut us. There we go. That's probably a little bit too tight because we came out a bit wide, but hey ho, kept him where it kept him back, didn't it? Again, how late is he braking there? And this is where my imposter syndrome really kicks in, and I've got someone a lot faster behind me and I'm holding them up. It's almost like I should jump out the way. And I know that's not a racer's instinct, but that's, you know, I don't want to ruin someone else's race just because they're stuck behind me. Especially round here, because it is so hard to overtake round here. Cool. Oh, he's dropped right off. So we're pretty consistent with our lap times, which I'm happy with. In fact, I am pretty happy so far. I have noticed that I'm using the GT. I don't know if you can hear it on the mic. I have noticed on this GT3 wheel it's starting to creak a little bit, which is concerning. I mean, not just started, but over the last few races, I've noticed more creaks, which I don't know if I should be concerned or not. He's on softs. No wonder he was desperate to get past us then. So yeah, he's going to have serious drop off then. Where are we at? Lap 11. Where did you want us to go with these tyres, Scoop? Was it mid-20s? Yeah. Not a lot of respite around this track, is there? It's all pretty full on. Well, it is for me. Okay, mate. Roger that. So we are currently, after 12 laps, 47 seconds behind the leader. So he's going to catch us by lap 24 if we don't do anything stupid. So we're not nearly there yet then. Oh, put on the kettle, have another cup of tea. It's going to be a long one. Right, so those of you lurking, those of you watching, if anyone is still watching apart from Scoobs, you know the drill by now. Give us a little like. And if you haven't done it already, and you fancy a little bit of a subscribe, do that as well. That'd be really, really great. Thank you. And I really appreciate it. This silly old man sitting here playing this silly game. Whoa, whoa! Don't try and read comments. Oh, Lloyd. Come on, son. Come on. I was bang on until we had a little excursion on the grass. No, I'm done. Come on, Lloyd. I'm not going to overtake you. Come on. Let's go. So even that happens to the top racers, they all have little moments. Makes me feel bad. I do like that cream egg logo. Oh! Ah! Sorry. Concentrate. Come on. Right, get back in it. Get back in the game. Let's go. Not much harm done. You've lost the place. That's all. Doesn't matter. Right, don't chase it. Come on. Get back in that rhythm again. Same thing on Tuesday, wasn't it? In that little bit of a purple patch. Sitting comfortable. And then we get that bite in the tail. Just when we think everything is going okay. Pants. Right, come on, let's go. Now we took that too. Head in the game again, come on. Okay, mate. Yeah, so short shift up to second. Makes sense. It's all right. We're back in it. We're all right. We only lost one spot. That's fine. And if Mepsi is still on those softs, he's going to have to pit soon, right? I saw Drax was in the pits a minute ago. I hope he's doing all right in his head. Because he does tend to start overthinking stuff when it's not going quite as well as he hoped. Cool. everything feels all right at the minute. Everything feels as it should right now. It was just being silly. That's all it was. But yeah, we can, as we said right at the beginning, we've got options with what we started on, so is that Drax or is that Mepsi? So Murph was on softs, he's now come in. Okay, cool. But he's doing all right himself, is he? He's not overthinking anything. Yeah, so if all these people in front of us started on softs, that means they are going to be two-stopping. If we can somehow manage just to do this one-stopper, that's definitely going to be a massive advantage for us. Mepsi is definitely hurting on those tyres. I mean, we closed that gap relatively quickly. And not by being particularly quick. Good. That's good. Good. Because yeah, he does, as we all do sometimes, beat himself up. It is amazing, I know I've said it before, but it is amazing how many people that play this game have head issues. You know, I've made no secret about, I keep forgetting to upshift a second. I've made no secret about my issues and stuff I've been through. But yeah, it's amazing. And we all kind of find solace to a degree playing this game. And also talking to each other about it, I guess. Because we know how bad we are at talking. Who's that coming up behind us? Murph. He's caught us up, hasn't he? So he's come out of the pit. And it's caught us up. It does feel weird not having to worry about fuel. Oh, hello. Who have we caught up? That's Sparky. Can't be. Well, this is something new on this channel, isn't it? Having another car in view. We're normally roaming around the back on our own. Having a lovely time. We're battling. He's just that little bit too quick at the minute. Dare I say, it is starting to hold us up a little bit. Yeah, I've raced Baker before, and he's very similar to me, where... Right, we've been released. He has moments. Thanks, Chaos, mate. Appreciate ya. How did your race go, mate? We've only binned it once so far, which... You know, for me, as you know, with half hour gone, it's pretty good going, mate. How'd you get on? So all the top lot were on softs. They've done well to get them to 19 laps. Wowzer. Oh dear. Okay, tyres feel okay so far, which is good news. We've got into a bit of a rhythm. Consistently in the 140s. Happy with that. We're higher than our grid position. Happy with that. So yeah, so far, not too shabby. I mean, we've only done half hour, so we're a third of the way through. Not too shabby. It's going to take a while to come down after this, though. I'm not going to lie. God dear. It's going to be a late night. Yeah. It's almost like you know what you're talking about, Scoops, you know? Ow! There's a wall there. We're doing to Murph what we did to Mepsy. I know. I know. He's got us. He's got us. There's no way I'm going to be able to defend in this chicane. He's done us. I'm not going to fight him. He's quicker than me. We've got 9 seconds to Mepsy. He's not my battle. Oh, someone's done a spinner. We got a Lello. We're going to see it or no? Oh, no. We're not going to see it. It's annoying that, isn't it? It's like being on the motorway when you're stuck in loads of traffic and you miss the accident. You can't shout abuse at the people that have caused you to be in traffic. So that must have been Lloyd again. Murph has pulled out something rotten, hasn't he? Yeah, because he's just pitted on to the mediums, hasn't he? Oh, Lello's again. Oh, Lloyd. Oh, dear. Does anyone know where Finn is? Obviously, he's up there. Woof. I'll read that in a sec. That's the first time I've ever been called consistent. It happens occasionally, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, those tyres are starting to go... I mean, they're okay. They're starting to feel a little bit slippery, but nothing major. Just slightly tell that I can't quite get on the power. They are starting to slide a little bit. But nothing too serious. We're all right. We're all right. Consistently at the back. Yes, mate. Where did you finish yesterday? Asking for a friend? I know my place, mate. I don't care. That's only Finn. Go on then. Off you go. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Mepsy's right on our tail now. Where did he come from? Good grief. He caught up quick, didn't he? But hopefully he's going to have to pit again. Right, I need to really concentrate for the next few laps before we come in. Yeah, that is starting to slide a little now. Yeah, they're starting to... You can hear them sliding round that. Round there now. Thanks, mate. it does help having you boys there as well, and also Scoob. As I've said before, and I don't think you realise how much of the pressure you take off with your strategy stuff. I don't have to think about it. I can just concentrate on what I'm doing and not have to worry about strat and all that kind of stuff, mate. And having the confidence in you and your knowledge really, really helps, and it really takes the pressure off. So yeah, thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. Because I am a very simple person, as we all know. And the less that's going on up here, the better, really. I mean, that was stupidly slow. Right, another couple then, and then we come in. Because I am having to be a little bit more tentative. Probably overcautious now, if I'm honest. But I'd rather be that than bin it. Definitely feel it on those transitions more now. Okay, mate. Awesome. Teamwork, mate. You tell me what to do and I'll try and do it. Try. I mean, I know we've dropped off to the 141s. But if it means we're saving 20 odd seconds on another pit stop, it's worth doing, right? Nice. Drax is catching. It's taking 2 seconds out of us. But because he pitted early, surely he's going to have to pit again. So Mepsy's got past Lloyd. Okay. Was that Mepsy that's gone in, or Lloyd? Lloyd's just gone in. That's his second stop, right? Okay, mate. Yep. And the pit lane is on the left, isn't it? of the last chicane. Just keep going straight. Nearly. Nearly. Literally bang on halfway. Perfect strat. Well done, Scoop. Absolutely bang on, mate. Whew. Right, we need to take the TC off, don't we? And don't cut the end of the chicane. Right, let's negotiate this first, and then I'll take the... Right, where's the blue flag car? Don't drop it there. Come on. Right, so I'm guessing that's that car behind us. Right, you've gone blank on my screen. Right, you're back in the room. So that was Pulio. We got another one behind Pulio. Oh, is that it now? Was that only Pulio? No, there's another one. So that must be Windy, I guess. Whoa. Slidey, slidey. Oh, okay. Four seconds. Yeah, it might be actually. Oh, hello. Another hello. Oh, Baker boy. God, this is confusing now. Is that Drax directly behind us, or is that a faster driver? No, that can't be Drax. That must be the faster driver. Because Drax is still 4 seconds behind us. Go on then. Tried to let you pass. Oh! Why didn't he just go on the in... Ah! Why didn't he just go on the inside? Ah! Why did he just cut inside? I was staying out wide. Why did he have to... Ah! Right, come on. Back in. So the one that was... I'm confused. That's the only problem with this game. They need to... It's all well and good doing the blue flags, but there needs to be some sort of indicator as to the car, which is the faster car. Because in that scenario, I didn't have a clue. And Drax was 4 seconds behind. I don't know. Anyway, that's frustrating. But we just need to get back into the rhythm. Ah, well. Hopefully they've all got a pit again. Which means we'll pick up some time. We just need to get back into our groove. 140. We got no pressure from behind whatsoever. Just concentrate on what's in front of us. So we've got James, who's part of our team. He's the other amateur in the team. So he's our first target. See if we can catch him. And then we got Drax. Da 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 da. Don't worry, be happy. I'm trying to convince myself. I'm trying to get back in the groove as quickly as I can. It's hard. I'm not going to lie. It is currently difficult at the minute. Oh, another blooming blue flag. Go away. Don't care. Blooming faster cars. And again, it doesn't help that they start waving them like 4 hours before the car is actually about to overtake you. Well, we're back in the 140s anyway. Da 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 da. So we're slowly catching James. The faster car is slowly catching us. Even though we've been going for 2 laps now and the blue flags are still blooming waving. Right, where are they going to catch us? Is that 2 cars as well? Oh, don't catch us here. Of all the places to catch us. We've got a whole gaggle of them coming now. Lost loads of times to James now. We caught him up to 5 seconds. And now we've lost 2 seconds. Go on. When did D-Locks get so quick? Ever since he sorted his internet out, he's been super quick. Go on. That's got to be Finn, isn't it? Go on, Finn. So Finn is 6th. Oh, we haven't got another one, surely. We've lost so much time. Right, come on, head down. Let's go. Oopsie daisy. Outbraked ourselves a little bit there. Why do they always catch us here? Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. I still don't understand the line that these faster drivers are taking. Why, when I'm going so wide, they follow me? Right, James is now 11 seconds ahead. Ugh. So hopefully that's the last of the fast drivers for a little bit. And we can just get back in the groove and go again, because our times have been awful. And I think this is where I need to learn to improve in terms of my racecraft. It's all well and good being consistent, but it's the amount of time I lose and the amount of times I panic when I've got cars around me, especially the faster guys. Because I know, you know, we're meant to jump out the way, but I guess I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, to be honest with you. I guess it comes with practice. So I'm not really used to this type of lobby where you've got cars that are so much faster than me. But I guess it's going to be the same in the ALR races. Who's that spun? Right, James has come into the pit. That's good news. Right, so now we've got hunt down Drax. Now, we reckon Drax has got to pit again. So if that's the case, we need to close that gap down to about 20 seconds. Is that about right, Scoop? So you don't think the golfing speed is going to be this bad in ALR? Is that what you're saying, Scoop? What? Okay. So in the multi-class then, that means that you don't have to jump out the way. Is that right? They have to overtake you, basically. Whereas in this, you're expected to jump out the way. Well, that's how I read it anyway, or that's how I interpreted it. So, correct in the terms that the faster drivers have to overtake you. You don't have to jump out the way. Okay. As long as people are aware of that. I think the biggest problem with, as we said right at the beginning, I think the biggest problem that faster driver has, or I'd imagine the biggest problem they have, is in the braking zones, because obviously us slower drivers brake a lot earlier and a lot harder, excuse me, which is why we're slow compared to them, and it's judging that, I guess. Nearly. I'm having two conversations. I thought we were all talking about the same thing. I can't multitask and have two conversations. So what I was saying was, I thought Chaos agreed that on the ALR races, you don't have to jump out the way. So it's not F1 style. Whereas in this lobby, it is F1 style. Is that right? That's what I've been talking about. I don't know what you lot have been talking about. Anyway, we're back in the 140s. We've got to try and close this gap to Drax to about 20 seconds if we can. Because we think he's going to have to pit again. Oh, so I didn't have to jump out their way. Oh, I read it. It was the other way round. That you had to... Oh, we've got another one. Right, I'm not jumping out the way then. They can get round me. Maybe that's why they followed me then. They weren't expecting me to jump out the way. But the ALR, you do have to jump out the way. Is that what you're saying? Oh, I'm confused. This little brain can't compute. Oh, we've got a spinner. Okay. Predictable. You've watched me, right? So who is that then? Is that... That can't be Finbot again, surely. I mean, it's my teammate, so I am going to jump out of the way. See that? I think I did that right. Did I do that right? I hope I did that right. So everywhere else uses the jump out the way method, which is fine, because I don't mind that. Because the faster cars know that you're going to jump out the way and don't follow you. Like that parade of cars followed us round that hairpin. Drax is flying, by the way. Cool. Good. Oh my goodness. 20 odd minutes to go. So what tyres is Drax on? Is he still on the mediums? So there's us sitting here hoping he's got a pit again. But the way he's pulling away at the minute, it's really... He is on mediums. So the likelihood is then he will have to pit again. Not another blue flag. Seriously. Who's that? Oh, that must be Baker Boy. Yeah, thought it was. Ah! So those blue flags for me then? Oh, gosh. We got to try and overtake someone. So Drax is in the pit now. So he's going to come out, what, 20 odd seconds in front? 15? I was watching Baker Boy go down the pit lane. So that was that Drax just exiting the pit up there. So he's 15 seconds there or thereabouts. And what's he on? Is he on softs or is he on mediums? I mean, we're not going to catch him. He got a 3 second on the pit lane. Well, that's unfortunate. Ah! Come on, get back. Why am I struggling with this corner again? He's on the mediums. Okay. Right, so hopefully... No, no, no! I was keeping my eyes. Yeah, I know. The problem is I was looking at the timings and thinking, oh, James is close. Oh my goodness, we're our own worst enemy, aren't we? I am sorry that you have to watch this. I am really, really sorry. Oh, gosh. It must be so frustrating for you lot. I do apologise. Oh, dear. Right, come on. Get back on it. I'm not lying. I am getting tired. I know it's not an excuse. I've lost the ability to do that corner. Come on. Let's go. Get back in it. Wakey, wakey. 20 minutes to go. Come on. You've got this. I think realistically an hour is my max. Anything over an hour and I start to lose the will. Who's that behind us? If I was too consistent, it'd be boring, wouldn't it? I do want to finish 13th because that's where we started. I don't want to finish below 13th. I'm not. I hate finishing below where you qualify. And if it wasn't for our own stupidity, we had the perfect strat. And the first half of the race went really well. But we knew it couldn't last, didn't we? Yeah. It's like Game of Thrones, isn't it? I'll be walking naked down the middle of the village. Shame. Shame. I'll tell you what I did watch. I mean, I love Game of Thrones. I watched the sequel, or prequel rather. Something night, something. With a little bald fella and a big tall fella. It was actually very good. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that. To be fair, even my missus wouldn't want to see that. But no, that was quite good for a prequel. It was quite good. I mean, it wasn't quite Game of Thrones, like complicated and, you know. But it was good. It was all right. It was a watch. I still can't forgive Game of Thrones for the last series. Such a disappointment. I absolutely loved pretty much every series of Game of Thrones, apart from that last one. It was such a rush job. That's it, Night of the Seven Doodahs. That was the one. So he's going to have to go past me, isn't he? Why is he sitting behind me? It's only the leader. I don't know if I mentioned it on Tuesday. I watched the Peaky Blinders film over the weekend, and again, I love Peaky Blinders. It's a fantastic show. One of the series, or one of the seasons, was quite a difficult watch, but most of them were brilliant. And the film was, yeah, average. In case you haven't seen it, I won't say anything, but yeah, it was average. Excuse me. Yeah, it was. I like the humour in it, and the relationship between big boy and little boy. I thought was brilliant, especially when he did find out who he actually was. I thought the dynamic between the pair of them was really, really clever. But it was only six episodes, which was a shame. And it kind of ended. I didn't realise it was only 6 episodes. And then it kind of ended. And I was like, oh, I'll go on to the next episode. And that was it. And it was kind of like, oh. Artful Dodger. I haven't seen that one. Is that on? What's that on? Is that Netflix or Prime? I don't know if I've heard about that one. That sounds up my street, I have to say. Is there someone famous who plays Fagin? I might have heard of it. Did it come out a little while ago? Okay, yeah, I'll have a scout for that, because I've run out of stuff to watch at the minute. How's James managed to pull out all this time? Am I that slow at the moment? The answer to that is yes. Why am I in the 141 still? Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I'll have a little look for that. Let's say I've pretty much watched everything I want to watch. Oh, right, okay. I hit something then. I don't know what I skidded on, but I hit something. I think it's a little bit late now to get any more practice in. The only thing I find with those circuit experiences is they give you the worst cars to drive round each circuit. So you don't actually, well, I don't actually learn anything in those circuit experiences because they're not in cars that I would normally drive. And I haven't got the patience just to keep going round and round and round and round. I know that's pretty much what we've done tonight. Right, 10 minutes to go then. Oh my goodness me. I am pooped. As I've said before, anybody that does a 200 lapper challenge, A, fair play, because physically that must be atrocious. But more importantly, mentally, it must be an absolute nightmare. Six laps-ish. I'm disappointed, I'm not going to lie. Disappointed in myself more than anything. Because I've kind of threw it away. Or it feels like I've thrown it away. I've had a couple of little hissy fits. I mean, the pace hasn't been great. But I know I could be higher than where I am right now if I wasn't stupid. Yeah, I don't find any of those things easy. I'm not going to lie. I think because I'm not invested in them. It's like the time trials. You know, the monthly or whatever time trials. As long as I get me 250,000, I'm happy. Because I haven't got the time or patience to invest in getting like silver or gold. If I hit bronze, I kind of stop. Let's say my time in this chair is relatively small. So I have to kind of maximize when I do get the opportunity. Oh, 2 purples on the way. Here we go. Let them go. Whoa, sorry, Pulio. You broke a lot more than I thought you were going to then. Is that another one? Must be another one. Yeah, yeah. I don't... The thing is with the credits is because I only do lobby races and obviously the daily races. The lobby races are mainly Group 3 or Group 4, right? And I've got most of the Group 3, Group 4 cars. I don't need to buy anymore. And if there's a car in the daily races that I haven't got, then I'll just rent it. So from a credit point of view, yeah, exactly. So I'm happy to jump out the way. We're not catching James. James is absolutely flying. He's dropping us like a stone. We're kind of where we are, really. So, yeah, I don't mind jumping out the way. Yeah, I'm not, again, I guess if I was invested in completing the game, you know, doing all the single player stuff and doing all the circuit experiences, all the challenges, all the races, etc., then maybe I'd spend more time harvesting credits, but I'm not. I jump on here. My fastest lap time depends what I'm in. In this Porsche, without a bop, was 1:35. I did that earlier in practice. I took the bop off. But on softs, with the bop on, with the settings that it's currently on, I think I did a 1:38 in this Porsche. But I've done... Did we do Group 2 round here? I've got a feeling we did a Group 2. I didn't do the daily race in the Formula cars. I think I've only done Group 3 and Group 4 round here. But what was the quali time? Was it a 1:35, wasn't it? So it's a 1:36 without bop on, I take it. But again, the AMG is not a car that I'm used to driving. And if it's the AMG that I'm thinking of, the Group 3 AMG, I struggle with that because I find that it's really heavy and it corners like a boat unless you get your braking absolutely spot on. It's like the licenses. I mean, I went through the licenses just so I could get online. I've got no ambition to go through the licenses and get gold on all the licenses. Again, it's just not something that I'm invested in. The reason I play this game is for pure enjoyment. To shut my door, jump in the chair, disengage the brain for a couple of hours and have a bit of fun. And if I entertain you while I'm doing it, then so be it. Lobby racing and the occasional daily race. That's what I'm here for. I have no ambitions. Yes, I want to get quicker. Doesn't everyone? But if I do, I do. If I don't, I'm disappointed in myself. Don't get me wrong. You know, as I've said, I'm disappointed tonight. I can honestly say I am disappointed tonight. Especially how the first half of the race went. Definitely left myself down tonight. Through pure stupidity and lack of skill. But you know what? We've been driving for 90 minutes. I'm not last. We've hung these tyres out. We've done a one-stopper, which I don't think anyone else has tried. And we've had a little chat. And that's what it's all about. And if I've made you feel better about your own driving, mission complete. There are plenty of other fast drivers out there. If you want to go and watch fast drivers, then feel free. Because you ain't got one here. And I'm happy with that. I'm comfortable with that. I've got no issue with that whatsoever. I know where I am. Yeah, we all want to be quicker, but, you know, I'm not going to sacrifice my enjoyment of what I'm doing here. As I've said before, the moment this doesn't feel like it's fun is the moment I give it up. There's a lot of stress in the world. There we go. We've done it. Oh, my goodness. We've finished the race. Thanks, mate. No, I appreciate that. That was, again, Scoop, as I've said, that was bang on, mate. I would never have thought that we could do that. A one-stopper, doing mediums all the way. Again, as I say, you just take away all the stress, mate. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. I'm sorry I let you all down, really. From where we were midway, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. But you know what? It is what it is, isn't it? There we go. We weren't last. We're only 3 laps down. We could have been Baker. We could have been 6 laps down, running around the back and being, you know. Yeah. Get the bell out. I'll be walking through the high street of Middle Barton. Nothing on tomorrow morning. Shame. 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 I do need to shave my head. We kind of got to what I call the tennis ball stage. I just haven't had time. I normally do it every couple of weeks, and it's got. I feel like a hippie at the minute. I've got, look. You can see hair. That's unheard of. But there we go. Right, so we were last in our team, but you know what? Don't care. Look at that. 14th. 168 miles. Wowzer. Right, save the old replay just in case. I don't think it's going to be a problem. But we'll save the replay just to be on the safe side. So let's have a look then. Let me show you. So you can see team-wise where we're at. So Fodder, best lap 135. Then we had Windy, Pulio, D-Locks. When did D-Locks get so quick? Bembo, Finbot, who's in our team. Chris, Sparky. Host is ended. The results will be on the Discord. So yeah. Oh, let me get you back. There we go. Right, we haven't really had a slurp tonight either, have we? Gee whiz. 10:15. Oh, it's way past my bedtime. It's going to take a little while to calm down after that, to be totally honest with you. So there we go. So what's the plan? The plan is I am now busy. I'm back in London over the weekend. My missus has got her graduation. She did a degree and she passed her degree. She did a psychology degree, and she passed. So we're all going up to London, to the Barbican Centre, and she's doing her whatever it is. Is it not pass out? That's the military, isn't it? A graduation ceremony over the weekend. So I'm in London all weekend. So yeah, back on Monday, maybe. Depending on, obviously, we're a reserve in the ALR. So depending on what happens, we might be in the Nismo round Le Mans on Monday night, racing with the ALR team. If not, then we have got the final race of Rachel's GT Racing League on Tuesday. So I'll definitely be streaming on Tuesday. And then we'll see what happens. Yeah, we got the F1 over the weekend, but remember, the clocks go forward this weekend if you're in the UK. So I think the race was kicked off originally at 7, but it's now going to be 6 o'clock in the morning. So remember that. Is it 6 or is it 7? 6, 7. It's one of the two, but the clocks go forward this weekend, so don't forget. So yeah, and it's the last race for 4 weeks, isn't it? Because the other two got cancelled. Trump's got a lot to answer for, but we're not going to get political on this channel. We don't get political. Keep your views to yourself. But yeah, we got a little break, and we've got an international break in the footy as well. So there's not even any footy to look forward to. So it's just a disaster zone, really. So yeah, if I don't get in the race on Monday, I will probably do some daily races, or if Rachel's got a lobby up, I might jump in a lobby with Rach. But as I say, I'll definitely be streaming on Tuesday for the last race of the league. And then next Thursday, I don't think I'm racing with this lot because it's at the Nordschleife. So we'll be back with the GT Garage guys at Laguna Seca, and we'll give that a bit of a bash. So there we go. Anyway, we're waffling on. As you know, I like to skedaddle after a race. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already done so, if you'd be so kind, give us a like. If you liked what you've seen and you want to see some more, don't forget to subscribe. I normally stream on a Tuesday and a Thursday. That's kind of my regular. And then we'll see how we go from there. And anything else is a bit of a bonus, really. So, as always, thank you so much, Scooby. You're an absolute treasure. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate all your advice, etc. Good to see you, Chaos. I hope it wasn't too embarrassing for you watching us, because you're in my team. So I hope it was all right. And I'm sure you'll do much better than me when you jump in. So thanks as always. Look after yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
They call the lights. He stalls again. Last off the line. Dead last by 10. White knuckles shake.